Hey, what's up guys? Darkbreaker here. In today's video, we're gonna spectate one of the best Fioras in this tournament. It's gonna be Team Secret Azar. So Team Secret against Team Queso Game 2, Group Stage Day 3. And we are gonna start with the draft, and then if you guys don't want to see my draft, I'm gonna put the timestamp maybe for the gameplay itself. But yeah, let's get started with the draft. Team Secret so far playing pretty solid. They got one game against Team Thunder Talk Gaming TT, the Chinese team. So they're doing pretty good. Their macro is pretty solid. Azar is probably one of the best Baron laners, very solid player. And in the C Icon Series playoffs, he was very good on his Renekton, Fiora, Camille, stuff like that. Like, he loves to play strong side picks. So for the bans, they are banning Twisted Fate. Ruiz likes to play Twisted Fate a lot. Also, it's a great enabler for top lane strong side gaming, where you can collapse on the enemy top laner. Senna ban as well. Team Queso loves to play Senna, and Senna is a very good scaling champion. Renekton, one of the best Baron laners right now, very consistent. For Team Queso, they are banning Camille. Can be flexed, I mean, probably most of the times in the Baron lane, very good and consistent playmaking champion. Then also Ziggs, one of the best poking champion, and then Riven, um, yeah, one of the best Baron laners, high prio pick ban, and Fiora is open, and Azar immediately picks the Fiora. What is open for Team Queso? Galio is open. Other top laners, Darius, Galio, Darius, Rakan. So it's Rakan's sire, maybe. I feel like Team Secret always loves to play aggressive team comps, or team comps built around the Baron lane. So they have good team fight comp, but they love to have some early components that can snowball the Baron lane. Oh, Varus is open, true. Varus, very strong ADC in the current patch. Especially in competitive, high poke damage and great utility with the ultimate. They actually go for the Lucian. Can be flexed in the mid lane or in the bot lane. Gragas can be flexed mid lane. Like right now they have a lot of flex. Like Fiora can be picked in the jungle, can be picked in the top lane. Lucian can be picked in the mid lane, can be picked in the bot lane. And Gragas can be picked in the top lane, in the mid lane as a support, and even as a jungler, AP jungler. So I probably think it's gonna be support Gragas though. Like most of the times people go support Gragas. And Team Secret also ran or used a few times Fiora in the jungle so they can flex it out. I think the game before they used Renekton in the top lane and Fiora jungle. So they picked both very good Baron laners away and used one of them in the jungle. So just for the flexibility in the draft, that's pretty good. So they have 3 flex picks right now. Diana can be used both in the mid and top lane. They pick the Graves as well. So they have Engage in form of Rakan, Diana, poking damage with the Varus, and late game scaling Graves. I don't know about the Graves pick in combination with that team comp. Lee Sin, that's the early game jungle component that can snowball the Baron lane right now. So they have the playmaking pick Orianna. Late game security, strong poke damage, good in team fights, very consistent champion. They are not that tanky, only Gragas, but they have very good early game. They have the Lucian, they have the Lee Sin, they have the Fiora, so they will try to snowball around the Baron side and then try to get that lead on the entire map and snowball from there. Acolyte once again on the Darius duty. I think he picked Darius 3 times or 4 times so far in the tournament. At least 3 times. Like, Acolyte always plays weak side, and then when he has to play weak side, he always goes for the Darius pick. Fiora should bully the Darius, and then the Lee Sin can gank the Darius. So they can snowball the Darius pretty easily. Or snowball against the Darius pretty easily. Because Fiora can poke the Darius down. Then when the wave crashes, Lee Sin can collapse, and it really depends on the counter ganking of Andres. Like, if he's gonna play around Acolyte and try to help him out, that might be good. If Lee Sin tries to dive the Darius, or they try to zone him away from the wave, they can counter, or he can counter gank. I don't know if it's smart to play around the bot side when they have Varus Rakan. It's decent CC chain, but Varus should be fine. Varus should be fine regardless in the bot lane, because he can just poke and farm from away, while Darius is gonna get bullied if Grace doesn't help him. Anyways, let me check something really quick. If it's fine still. Yep, it is still fine. Can you guys hear me? Yep, you guys can hear me. Okay, I'm gonna activate the cast now.
In doubt. Secret sort of that team on the bubble right now after
it's gonna start in a second.
Thundertalk doing so well.
I had the cast muted before because they had music running.
The question is who joins them. Will it be Sengoku?
Wait, they still have music.
Secret?
Okay, wait.
Ebro looking like they're not likely to be there with their losses.
I wasn't sure if the sound is gonna be. Okay, it's kind of loud.
And they are 1-0 down.
Yeah, I really do believe the same here, D-Man. If you are a European fan, you want Queso to get this win because it would massively impact their chances of getting out of the group and keeping themselves alive in this series.
But anyways, the focus of the video, or the focus of the spectate, because I kinda know, this is not blind, like, I know the end, but I don't know what's gonna happen, so it's not kinda blind, but not completely. But I mean, the main focus is definitely gonna be the Fiora pick. Fiora has been banned the whole time, and only been a few times open. So it's gonna be interesting to see how an Asian Baron laner is gonna play Fiora. Very high ban rate so far.
Social media has been very active over the last few days from the European side, that's for sure, after the poor start for Tribe. But Queso, as we say, must-win game. Lot of confidence.
Okay, already taking a very bad trade for Ruiz right here. Very bad trade. Oh, the Vital is in his favor. Is it the Vital? Ruiz very low already. They will have the prio for the scuttles in a second. Oh wow, very good trade for Azar right here. Acolyte is already low life, he has to take the plant right here. Let's see if we can create a big wave that can crash in, so Lee Sin can collapse. Oh, actually, Lee Sin is gonna play bot side, gonna go for the bot scuttle.
Blue side invade.
I wish they would show. Acolyte is almost dead, yeah. Acolyte is almost dead, they don't show it. Oh, he goes for the S1 flash, doesn't get him, barely. Super low life. Tried to go for the first blood, and Acolyte survived with his life still, like super low.
On the Fiora. And Acolyte still has his flash available.
He's very low. Now Lee Sin comes. Let's see. And the anti-wave is coming. He has flash. He should have flash, and he still used flash. So he basically wasted his flash. Minion wave is gonna crash in, and Acolyte lost like 4 or 5 minions.
Looking solid once again for Secret. I gotta be honest, I'm very impressed with James, by the way, so far. He has been so confident in his plays. I think the fact that he just had that.
Yeah, Acolyte needed to flash order. He's gonna lose another minion. So just from the minion difference, it's 450 in the Baron lane right now.
Difficult for Andre to even farm his own jungle. And look, we've seen the replay here. Unfortunately, I just think Acolyte a little greedy.
Did he have vision? Yeah, he should have flashed immediately. He tried to juke it. Like, he tried to sidestep and go back, but he still got hit, and then he still died and tried to flash, and then first blood for Lee Sin.
Doesn't have the best matchups, but then again, I feel a little.
And now he's out of summoner spells. Like, if Lee Sin wants to, he can get red buff, and then try to gank Acolyte again, because he doesn't have flash. So this gives Lee Sin an opening for another, I think 130 or something to gank Darius again.
Be useful in this team comp. I think Darius probably was the best of the bad bunch, but as you can see, you know,
I mean, Darius is a solid pick, to be honest, against Fiora when you want a weak side. It's not that bad matchup. Definitely in favor of Fiora, but it's not that bad.
The jungler and sort of power our way through this. Speaking of powering the way through it, they are setting up for the dragon at the moment.
Yeah, he's shoving the wave right now pretty hard. Fiora is swapping. Looks like they want to play for the Herald right here. That's why they're rotating like this. And Team Queso wants to go for the Infernal Dragon maybe. Team Secret already on the Herald, so they're actually trading Herald for Infernal Dragon.
It's an important one, it's the Infernal. They absolutely want it, and it looks like it's going to be a simple trade.
I think they need to commit a lot of resources to take this down quickly, though. This is one of the problems that we
I think Herald, and then they might be able to get the first turret of the game.
Too late.
They're not committing enough resources to take this quickly. I think they're going to get away with it, but you could see Team Queso were posturing, or Team Secret were posturing to try and do something.
Wow, nice poke.
Great, getting Azza in his face there. Andre and Ruiz,
There
that
is
is a dangerous combo.
Half-Life.
So
They're gonna get the
Secret
first
needs to
turret for
respect
this.
one, but obviously
Herald
they
being
did
used for the
put Herald,
first
making
turret to
use of
create
it to
side
take
pressure,
down
get the
that
global
top
gold for the
Having
first
resources,
turret.
Team Secret on the bottom
And this might help the Fiora to split push better, just because they got the turret advantage right here. Oh, Ruiz trying to dive right here. Azar gonna jump on the Diana right here. He gets the kill. Androzet tried to dive the Gragas. He gets the kill on Gragas. And now a triple kill for the Fiora. There was a very bad dive by Team Queso and a triple kill plus double buff for Fiora. She has the Trinity Force right here. Okay, let's rewatch. Ruiz diving first. Gragas very low. And waste of flash. Now Androzet is trying to dive, and look at the damage he takes from trying to dive. And Fiora with the quick cleanup, and now with the double buff on. Does he have double buff or just red buff? I think just red. Yeah, just red buff. So triple kill for Fiora, big lead, and also the red buff gets the Trinity already.
You know that when you have to commit to a second or even just a first item Bramble Vest, that you are having a bad time in this matchup.
And
Azar is going to be able to
Andrew's trying to gank now, but Lee Sin, Gragas and Lucian are already roaming down. They're trying, like, as you guys can see, Fiora is shoving the wave so they can dive them. Gragas gonna go in. Fiora in the backline as well on Acolyte. He hits the 4 vitals, gets the kill, and now he's just escaping as well. 1 for 1 though, but another kill for the Fiora.
That's a trade that I didn't think they were gonna get.
That was a good response, but again, it's like a small band-aid on a very large wound right now. Acolyte still went down. Chewy dropping as well. Really wanted to kill on Azar. He's the one that's got the big bounty. We'll see if Team Queso can.
Yeah, they need the shutdown on Fiora. That would be really good for Team Queso.
Giving away as many silly mistakes as they did previously. Let's take a look.
Look at the dive hits again. I think it's an E flash. Oh, never mind. Actually nice, he gets the 4 vitals, gets the kill. And he survives even. And now a 2k gold lead for the Fiora compared to Darius.
So Team Secret just weren't really aware of where Andre was, but a 1-for-1 is still an okay exit for Team Secret. They won't be as unhappy with the outcome.
3k gold lead though. They have 1 turret lead, but it's still a 3k gold lead. Just from the kills as well.
Secret, who just need this single game to
actually
make it a
3k
quick
for
2-0 in the
5-2
series.
is not bad.
Oh man, he is,
so Team Queso lost a lot of
on edge
minions.
right now. He's what, over 2,500 down,
And he's so
gold
strong
down
right
in
now.
this, a full
He is
item,
so strong.
Down in this. He just needs to be living on the
Is he gonna
turret
dive
right now,
though?
and even that is a scary thing again.
He doesn't
You
have
can see the
any
collapse is
summoners,
coming,
and the others are
but
collapsing
Marshvll is
again.
there to try and help out once again. They get that ward down, it gives them the information that they require. And of course, with the Drake popping in just 28 seconds, it's down for Secret to try and
Jungle,
start setting
700 for
themselves out
Grace,
here.
even.
Start to flex their dominance effectively from this early lane phase and take control.
And Team
I think he's gonna reset and get Blade of the Rune King. He might have enough. I think he might have enough for Blade for the next team fight even, so that would be big. Gragas is gonna get caught right here. Has to use the ultimate, has to use the flash. Question is, are they gonna trade it? Are they gonna trade the Cloud for Herald, or are they gonna try to fight this out? Memorize very low. Gragas also low. No ultimate, no flash. And they stall out the dragon with the Orianna poke. They're starting the Herald instead. Now they back off because Team Secret is coming, and Team Secret just gets the free Herald right here. Like, I don't know why you started to just give it up for free. Like, I know Rakan had to go back because he's low, but why do you even start the Herald then and then disengage and then they just get it for free? And now it looks like they'll also get another objective right here for free. 3k, Memories is gonna try to go in, nice shockwave by Tatsuri, gets two people, Andrews at very low life. He tries to get it, and now look at the backline Azar. Azar in the backline. He gets one kill. He flashes, no, he dashes out of the Diana ultimate. He gets another kill, 2 kills for him. In the backline, he goes for the 1 versus 3, tries to S1 flash onto the Vital, but Diana with the Zhonya's. And now he gets another kill. He takes the plant, he jumps on Andrews, he gets another kill. I think he got 4 kills right there. He got 4 kills, right? Just pay attention to Azar, not at the dragon, because Androzet is not even gonna get the dragon. Look at the backline right here, what the Azar is gonna do. Azar jumps on Ibuchichi, kills him immediately, goes for Ruiz, hits the Vital, and now he jumps out of the Diana ultimate. And what he's gonna plan right here is S1 flash, S1 flash for the Vital, good Zhonya's by Ruiz. He sees Darius coming, he jumps on the Darius, he gets the kill, he takes the plant, activates S2, jumps again on the Grace, gets the kill onto the Grace even though he dies. But very, very well played. That was a chat gameplay, what he did. At blue buff, 1 versus 3, tries, almost gets the Diana kill, then gets the Darius kill, and then also gets the Grace kill. So insanely well played. Like, obviously he got really fat, but still, mechanically wise he played it perfectly almost. Like, almost perfectly. Okay, James, 1 versus 2 against Ruiz, and... Wait, who else was it?
He tries to get a cheeky swing at James. Oh man, I tell you what, while that was all happening, Team Secret did take down that middle inhibitor turret as well. So it is all in their favor.
Okay, Gregor's chasing. Wait, he might get Diana.
Now you're in trouble.
He still has to dash. He has to dash soon.
He
doesn't have it. Okay, he used it.
He's gonna back out though. I think realistically.
Okay, replay please. Nice,
on what was
replay.
happening on the Baron side, but that was a huge blow for Team Queso in the middle with that Rift Herald push. Great play from
Yeah, and at the same time, the Herald got the tier 3. Okay, it's a 2 versus 2. 2 versus 2. He gets the kill on Andres, and then Ruiz is gonna swap it. Nice E-flash, good E-flash. Well played. But look at the mid lane right here at the same time. They get 2 turrets out of this. And the tier 3. At the same time, Fiora 9-1 right now, super fat. They trap Lee Sin, but he's gonna end up surviving.
Yeah, that's the problem though, right? They catch him unawares, naked in a bush, and he still gets away, and that's really the goal differential now. It's building pretty strongly across all lanes. I would say the 2 mid laners actually are the only the balance effectively in the force at the moment, but Acolyte has
like, it's actually really cool to see how good the Baron laners are in Asia. Not only the C teams like Azar, also Chinese and Korean teams have very good Fiora players or very good Baron laners in general. Like Rachel, probably the best Baron laner. Like, he is absolutely insane. I mean, Azar's doing very solid, but I would put Rachel overall in Baron Lane better. I don't know. Wait, Rachel on... Yeah, I made the video about Rachel on Fiora. His Fiora is godly. And so far we haven't seen it at Horizon because it was banned. But yeah, Azar definitely one of the best Fiora players and probably the best Fiora player at or from the C region. But the competition when it comes to best Baron laner at Horizon, you have Rachel, you have, I don't know, DKG, TT, Feibai. I would say Z on Baron lane, insane, but Z is in the mid lane right now. So it's gonna be between Rachel, maybe DKG top laner, and Team Secret top laner. About who's gonna be the best Baron laner. But definitely his performance on the Fiora is insane, like his mechanics.
Away there. Andre tries to get involved. Chewy, the target, would be a decent target to get hold of there. Memorize sort of getting close enough, but again, it's almost like
he's gonna reset, he's gonna get the Guardian Angel. Okay, guys, write down in the comments who do you guys think is the best Baron laner or the best Fiora player. It's hard to say. Rachel, I know Rachel from the Korean Grand Finals, his Fiora was so godly. Then Z on his Fiora, 3 games, he was stomping. He was so good. Z on Fiora also so good, but he's no mid laner. So it's hard to say who's the best now. Does he get the solo kill right here? Boom. He gets it. He lost his Guardian Angel for this though. And now he's gonna take the tier 2 turret.
Both the Baron that's being threatened, but the Fiora obviously they can't, yeah.
They can't push this. They can't push this. They gotta realize
Shockwave only hits one person. Orianna's gonna get caught though. Very bad positioning. That's a good teamfight so far for Team Queso. Team Queso? Team Queso, good teamfight. Hey. Oh, Memora survives. Ooh. Oh, he hits him. No, he hits him. Oh, Memo, if you dodge that one. No way. There was such a good team fight, and now Lee Sin cleaned up. Lee Sin just cleaned up so hard there. If Memo didn't jump in right into the Lee Sin queue, they would have survived. But because he got caught there, they get 3 kills even. It was such a good team fight by Team Queso though, even though they 10k got behind. And Lee Sin just one-shots the Graves, holy shit. At the same time, a 6k gold lead for Fiora right here. It's hard to say because Azar got a got a triple kill in the bot lane, which was like, it's GG. And he didn't like 1 vs 1 mechanically got super hit by himself. It was more like the others, like Team Queso, went for int dive, but he still played very good, and then the next team fight, like mechanically wise, it still is very, very good. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I would say Azar or Rachel. Azar Rachel right now.
I still think even with just Memorize and Acolyte, even with the knockup, I don't think they could have took him down.
Very consistent Baron lane, and obviously getting a triple kill in the bot lane means snowball, snowball, snowball.
And, you know, he's fully committed, got the full item build.
Yeah,
yeah. Where was I? Write it down in the comments, your opinion. Who is the best Baron laner, and who is the best Fiora player in this tournament?
I love that we're seeing Team Secret adapt so heavily to this style of play too.
But I mean, it's hard to say because there are not many Fiora players open, because it's always banned. It's always banned. So it's hard to say, like 80% Fiora banned. He doesn't hit the Vital, but look at those mechanics. I think he's gonna get it pretty easily. He gets the kill, he goes for the Diana, they don't show it. He's on Diana right now. Bam, he gets the kill on Diana. He's out, he goes back in actually. He gets a triple kill. But now, that's gonna be game 28. Azar popping off like crazy.
And European hopes start to dwindle.
But yeah, nice, well
Excellent
played.
game by
Team Secret.
They definitely look like the real deal. I think Europe had a
This
little
is
bit
this is
to go.
Azar, right? This is Azar. Or is it Tatsuri? No, this is Azar.
In terms of catching up to them. but
This is Tatsuri. Okay,
that
no,
was a
man. This is
brilliant game
Tatsuri.
from Azar, but I just want to highlight James again. I think the way he plays the
Oh,
map,
toxic.
engages, the way he selects
He's like,
B
da
at
da
any
da,
given
go sleep.
time,
Toxic,
he for me
toxic.
was an absolute beast
I think they are
in the entire
joking
series.
anyways.
Obviously, your
Like,
two
I don't know
Berlin
Team
and
Secret,
Team
probably
Secret
just
had an
joking.
absolutely stellar performance. Tatsuri
And
in
Team
the
K
first
still
game,
looking
Azar in the
sad.
second.
Team K still looking
And
sad.
it's great as
Oh, I
well
know
to
what's gonna
see
happen here. I saw
that
this
pushing
one.
be a really effective
Okay, that's...
strategy now. I think you go back
Wait, who's this? Is it Azar? Is this Azar doing 2-0?
4 or 5 months, it was something that was
And
difficult
now?
to make
Dead.
work.
I think this is
Wild West
Azar,
with
right?
Team Secret.
Like,
They are
I don't know.
fighting. Just
Wait,
like
let me see.
DKG, they are making use of their strong solo laners and using that to full
Okay, I have no idea. I will, in the thumbnail, when I'm making the thumbnail, when I look up the pictures, then I probably know. But anyways, that's gonna be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I see you next time. Bye-bye.
Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.